12 points in the game, and Javon with the game-winning 3 late. Fire away with questions.
This is for either one of you guys. Talk about what keyed that second half comeback. We outscored them 17-3 in the last 6 minutes of the game.
Definitely defense and toughness. You know, they came out, they was playing more physical, had more energy than us. They was just doing way better than us in the first half. But we ain't lay down though. We stuck to the game plan. We trusted BG's game plan. We stuck together as a team and put out the win. So ugly win, but we'll take it though.
Yeah, to piggyback off what he said, just to score and stop. Like, get a good possession down the court and then get a stop. And we did that. We executed. Everybody played their role. Everybody played hard on defense, and we ended up coming with a victory.
Javon, I mean, when you make that three, you got to get back on defense. Because before that timeout, I mean, what's going through your mind right there?
It was just emotions. Like, a lot was going through my head. I can't even tell you what I was thinking about. But I can tell you that getting back on defense was kind of the last thing. But I got back on defense. Hey, we ended up getting the win, so that's all that matters.
You knew it was going in?
Yeah, I did. I got up a lot of those today, so, you know, you got to trust it. You got to trust the process.
We did.
Hey, speaking about trusting the process, you guys had a poor shooting night. Last game, first half was just obviously just as poor shooting from the field, especially from three. You guys came out shot 4 of 9 from three in the second half. Was that just the confidence in the fact that the shot would eventually start falling? Did it feel like it wasn't going to maybe in that first half?
I mean, it happened. It just happened. Like, it had this. That's all I can say. It happened. But you know, we stuck with it.
We trusted in each other too. That's another thing. Like, I mean, I ain't hit a 3 all game. He gave it to me in the last 3 of the game. You know what I'm saying? So we just have that trust in each other that we all see each other put in the work daily. So when you have that trust, it's easier to play with each other on the court. So yeah.
That intensity you guys played in the last minute and a half, how do you plan on keeping it in the upcoming games?
Just trying to figure out how we can tap into that at the start of the game. You know, we don't not trying to be doing that every game, trying to come back every game, be on a losing, like coming into the second half every game. You know, we got to find a way to tap into that mode from the jump. So next game Friday, we definitely gonna work towards that. So yeah.
Caleb, for you, 3 out of these 4 games, including the exhibition, you guys have shot more than 23s.
Yeah.
For you, what's that adjustment been like, kind of conducting the offense, where maybe last year we were trying to look to drive the bucket, but instead maybe there's more kickouts or something like that?
Patience, you know, because you know, the scouting report, you know, everybody know I like to drive, I like to get to my spots, get inside the 3-point line. So the defense gonna swarm, so I gotta play off 2 feet and just look for my teammates when I'm driving. So really patient and being strong with the ball.
Again, for either of you, Jake Boggs, I thought was terrific in the second half, scoring and rebounding the basketball. Talk about his performance.
I mean, he plays hard on both ends. He contests shots, not necessarily blocks every shot, but he gets a hand up, you know what I'm saying, interfering in every shot. And then he comes back on offense and play his role, you know, shoot the ball when he's open, you know, attack when he needs to. So, I mean, he played a hell of a game today, in my eyes.
Right.
So,
Thank you.
Speaking on the defense that A&T were playing, they had Morris, the center, had 6 blocks in the first half. You guys kept attacking him throughout the second, and eventually getting into foul trouble and getting him to foul out. Was that a strict game plan to going straight at him to kind of get him out of the game through foul trouble?
No, we was just trying to get to the line, regardless of who was blocking shots, you know, because they gonna call. We was getting fouled. A lot of the times when we drove, we got fouled. They didn't call it, but they gonna have to call it eventually. So we ain't gonna stop being aggressive just because somebody blocking our shots and stuff. So.
yeah, and another thing I would say, since we seen our shot wasn't falling early, like Caleb said, like mid first half, he was like, bro, we got to get to the free throw line. And I guess that was kind of our way of getting to the free throw line, getting him kind of fouls and stuff like that. So we did that. We ended up inching our way back in the game. North Carolina A&T is a great team, so we had to execute our game plan well, and we did.
Coach Gregory's always talking about how it's not how, it's how you respond. You know, the other night didn't play well tonight. Talk about how y'all felt, you all responded overall.
Well, first of all, we lost at the crib. We lost here the last game. You know, the first thing I said before we went out is we not losing again at the crib. So we used that to motivate us to, even though we was down the whole game, but we pulled it out though. So just little stuff like that.
Found ways to get back in the game, whether it's steals, defensive rebounds, little stops here and there. We found a way.
All right, anything else with you guys? Thank you.